So, I'm wearing this, dreamcatcher. I was gonna say dreamcast. this dreamcatcher necklace.
It's very pretty.
And I've had so many people say, "That's really pretty. What is it?" I'm really surprised. I don't know why I had conflicted with that. But
hanging up.
I was really surprised that not a lot of people know what a dreamcatcher is.
I have had a dreamcatcher since the first day I learned what they were.
Yeah.
And
I've always had one at the top of my bed,
I have one right there, and to me, I think they help. I'm just
maybe, yeah.
When I have mine hung up, I don't get any bad dreams. And I remember when I was little, I had one, and it was my favorite color and everything, and I had it hung up, and then it broke. The string broke off, and I couldn't put it anywhere because they say you need to hang it. You can't just place it. So I was like, crap, I have to get a new one. So we had to throw the old one out and get a new one. And the first night it was out of my room, I had such a bad nightmare. I was like, no, give it back to me. I need this thing. It is my crutch. I could not believe how badly I needed it. It was crazy. So to me,
that's pretty interesting.
They work.
I mean, I don't know why I have one, but I have that and a cross above my bed.
I have my rosary beads actually on the corner of my bed.
I have a rosary on you don't have one, but my doorknob.
I don't have a doorknob. Yeah, I know, because Gene thought that he was going to get burned by it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It does. Okay, whatever.
It doesn't work that way.
I don't know, it's just interesting how, I guess, some things are more prominent in cultures than others. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people know, the little hand with the eye on it?
Yeah.
The kamsa. Mm-hmm. Basically, people use it as, jewelry and stuff, but they actually don't know what it does. At least what I know, it's supposed to protect you from, the evil eye, which is, the eye of jealousy or whatever.
Yeah, it's supposed to bring you good luck as well.
Yeah, so, I know a lot of people use it without knowing what it is, and, I guess same thing with dream catchers, technically, maybe. People might have it in the house, but don't know what it means.
I've heard people say, it's supposed to bring you good luck. And I go, that's only when
the name.
It's only when it's supposed to bring you good dreams. It catches all the bad spirits from your dreams. And they're like, what? I heard it was supposed to give you good luck. I'm like, not everything that is from a culture is supposed to give you good luck.
Yeah.
There are people who delve...
The cross is gonna give me good luck.
Well, there could be someone out there who's not familiar with the Christian or Catholic and say, oh, this is supposed to give me good luck. But, it seems that in America, at least, from the people that I've talked to, every time there's something from a culture, whether it be good or bad, they say, it's supposed to give me good luck. And, it could be a symbol that is bad in that culture. And they wouldn't even know.
True.
We're really ignorant that way, and that's why I get really upset. I've fought that for a long time, believe it or not, and people still fight me with it. They're still like, no.
I love how conversations just go. It's like, how did we even start talking about this? Oh, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher. That's most of our conversations. We have some pretty good conversations.
Yeah.
We do. Once our group gets going.
Give your opinion on stuff to people.
Yeah.
Comment. I don't know what I'm saying.
Commentate?
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I can't think.
Ayúdame.
Oh my.
Oh dear. That's all I thought of. You know what I thought of.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, ray of sunshine from above. Me, a name I call myself. Far away to run. So, a needle, sew, and thread. So la, a note to follow, so. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. And it all goes back to dough. I forget. In elementary school.
Oh my god, that was perfect. Can that be our opening song?
In elementary school, I was in chorus, and I was given the lead for that song, and I was in 5th grade, and I had a bunch of pre-K kids sat, like, around me so that, like, they could be the children. I'm the person with the guitar. That was from The Sound of Music, right? I don't remember.
I think so.
And I had to sing that, and I just thought it was so funny because they tried to get babies to sit in front of me to act as the children while I was supposed to portray the adult. And it was just really funny to me.
I am your controller. Listen to me. Like, you just get power hungry.
That's not what I was going towards, but that was awesome.
That's
okay.
how I think of, just like, I am your king. Listen.
Yeah, so I did that, and I also did, I was one of the sweepers in It's a Hard Knock Life.
Oh,
really?
really?
So we had to learn a whole little dance thing so we could
wow.
sweep and get on the floor and then scrub the floors, and it was really, really cute. There is probably a VHS of that somewhere in my house.
I need to see that, like, ASAP.
I will find a way to show you guys, and maybe not. That's kind of embarrassing, I guess.
I used to have, like, a yearly thing where my school would put up, like, something, the music area would put up something called Tanglewood, and, like, they'd rent, like, a whole thing, like, a whole stage for outside. And I remember I had to learn, like, my last day, or, like, my last year at that school, I had to learn for the Tanglewood concert, The Little Mermaid, and all Disney songs.
Yes.
So I know some of The Little Mermaid by heart, and, yeah, I'm not too happy about that.
That's awesome, though.
I don't remember so well anymore, but I used to just, like, walk around my house just singing it, and I'm like, oh no, what has happened? So I think this is around the time where we go crazy, and, yeah, we're talking nonsense, as we're probably doing now.
For whatever reason, one of my fondest memories of that chorus show or whatever was having to go backstage and change. The whole change thing.
Oh, you got to change? We just stayed in, like, a t-shirt that they gave us and, like, whatever.
Oh, yeah, because it was, like, a production or whatever, so I had to go from, like, my dress thing or whatever to, like...
But that's cool.
Like, I was going to say skimpy. That is not the word I was looking for. A raggy outfit for the whole Annie thing.
That's pretty cool, though. I remember for our concerts, like, we would be put into our gymnasium, and they'd have, like, a pull-out stage, but it wasn't anything where you could go backstage to change, so we would just be in, like, we would do, like, concerts for, Halloween and Christmas, and, like, we just have a general thing that we were told to wear, and it would be like that for, like, the rest of for the concert, so we just sing. So, like, we never really had any productions.
Oh, this actually reminds me of one of the accidents I had when I was a child. In my elementary school, we had a second floor, and, like, I had one of those rolly backpacks, and as I was going down, I tripped on it somehow, and I fell down the whole flight of stairs, and I had bloodied knees and everything, and no one came to help me. Children are terrible.
That's terrible.
Yeah, like, eventually a teacher passed by, and was like, "Are you okay?" And I was, like, crying. I'm like, "Oh, I fell."
I used to trip on my rolly backpack, and we had, like, 3 stories in my elementary school. Oh my God. Yeah, it was a big one, too. I don't know why we needed that. But we had 3 stories, and I was going down, I think, also the second story, so I only went down, like, a couple flight of stairs, but I almost tripped, and instead of letting myself go, I let the backpack go, and I was...
Well, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta save yourself.
I almost hit somebody else.
You know,
I was like, I'm sorry.
I've always been scared of going down, like, a tight set of stairs with many people, because I'm like, what if I fall? I'm going to cause a horrible chain reaction, and everyone is going to come down with me.
Oh my God.
Like,
That would be great though. That almost happened with Dade. We have this really tight set of stairs next to an elevator, and instead of going down the elevator because it was really busy, me and Lisette were just like, let's just use the stairs to go downstairs. We'll be fine. Like, it's easier to go downstairs than to go upstairs. Yeah. That was our argument, at least.
I do that all the time.
So we were going down the stairs, and I had my backpack on, and it was like a little messenger bag, but it was really heavy that day, so it was pulling me down.
Oh,
and
no.
I
Like, your balance was, like,
yeah,
offset.
And I already have really bad balance when I'm walking. Like, I tend to go over to the side.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I just fall.
I think it depends on our dominant side. I think it has, like,
I fall over to my left. I don't understand any of that. I just fall over to the left, and I'm like, okay, I'm going this way.
Because you're right-handed, so your dominant side's actually your left side. Or whatever. I think that's how it works.
Well, yeah, and the brain does. So I was just walking, and I almost had my backpack fall, thus me almost falling. So I turned to Lisette, and I'm like, Lisette, if I go down, you need to catch me as best you can. And she's like, do you think you're gonna fall? And I'm like, Lisette, catch me if I fall. Our teacher was in front of us, so I was like, if I fall, I take down Silva. If I take down Silva, I'm dead. So Lisette was like, okay, I'll try my best. And she was like, her hand was out as I was walking down the stairs. And I was like, okay, just
imagine
fall.
how that must have looked.
Like, if people were staring because they were just like, what's wrong with this chick? Because, like, they were trying to get past me and Lisette, and it wasn't happening. So they were really impatient. And I was like, if I fall on my teacher, I'm going to cry tears of bitterness. I will just cry. I won't know how to answer any questions. I'll just be like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I have a constant fear of falling.
I mean, yeah, I have this very often where you're, like, in between sleep and not sleep. And you have that falling feeling, and you kind of, like, jerk, like,
It scares me. And I do a lot of body twitches. A lot. And they say that that's like a... They say that's like a... You don't have enough something in your
Oh, interesting. Like in your system?
Yeah, like, you're not eating something, like...
Oh, interesting. It's like a lack of a vitamin or something?
Yeah. And I have a lot of body twitches. Like, I twitch almost all the time.
I know spasms are like a lack of something.
Yeah. It's almost like that. Like, I get full body twitches, and I'm just like...
Whoa. Cramps and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes my whole body will twitch, and I'm just like, what is this? Like, I don't know, my chest does something that I don't want it to do.
The other day, I was playing something. I don't remember. And I had my dog on me in my lap, and he was totally awake. Asleep. He was asleep.
Did you twitch and just, like, throw him off of your lap?
No, he started dreaming, and he kicked so hard, he almost ran off of my lap.
Oh.
I've never seen him done that, because I've seen him twitch in his sleep, like, his feet are, like, moving.
That means he's screaming.
He kicked so hard, he almost ran off of my lap while asleep.
My dogs kick, and I don't know why, but when they're sleeping, they just have a habit
of, They're dreaming about running.
I don't know what they're doing, but, like, they'll get
My dog barks in his sleep, too. It's really, really cute.
Kimmy does. But my dogs tend to get really upset if you're in an area that they don't like, they show it. So they're like, nah, this isn't working. This isn't working for me. So they'll kick me, and I'm like, that hurts more than anything. Please stop.
We've spoiled my dog, and he sleeps with us on our bed. Like, whose ever bed. So
both of my dogs sleep on my parents' bed.
Basically, he stretches. He's a small Chihuahua, but he stretches himself. He stretches himself out enough so that, like, he's just like, nah, this is my space.
Kimmy does that, but what's odd is that Lance doesn't. He stays in this little ball underneath the covers. I don't understand what's wrong with my dogs.
It's an oddity.
Dogs are weird.
Dogs are cute but weird. Yeah.
Shout out to Janet, who I know loves dogs. Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah, she loves dogs.
She does.
I wonder.
What do you wonder?
I got something submitted to my Tumblr.
Oh,
and
really?
I'm just really curious as to what it is. Like, you know those email notifications, but they don't show you what it is.
No, I've never had anyone submit anything.
Oh, but whatever. It's just like, oh, new submission. I'm like, oh, I wonder what it is. What if it's just an advertising? I'd be sad. Or one of those weird videos that are just like, you don't watch because it's a virus. I would be sad.
That would be kind of sad.
I got a bunch of asks from people going, check out this advertisement on my blog to help me save for money or whatever.
That is definitely a virus. Do not do the thing.
I'm just like, oh, why do I got so many of these people talk to me? My stomach.
You could ask. Just feel happy about that, okay?
My stomach.
I find that I am not good with the social media. I do not know how to do
With
this.
these social media.
I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know. I try my hardest and it just never works out well for me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is a hit or miss with some people. I don't know.
But what sucks is that I just want it to work. I just want to have a good time, and I
just want to have a good time.
It sucks. Like, I can't. I don't know what's wrong. Like, it just doesn't work for me. I try my hardest. I do.
Yeah, you do. Jesus Christ.
You just have food on the brain, okay? That's all you have. I said Jesus Christ.
I had a story about that. I don't remember how it went, but basically,
was it a really cheesy joke?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
But
good.
It was something about how oh no, I think it was Janet that she calls the Eucharist like Jesus or something like that. I don't.
What does she call what?
The Eucharist, the cookie thing you get at church. The Eucharist.
I don't know what that is.
You go to church, you get the body of Christ or whatever.
Oh, okay.
The little bread thing.
Yes.
Okay.
There
She calls it like a Jesus cookie or a Jesus, like Cheez-Its, but Jesus it's. Oh dear, I don't know. Janet, let me know. Hit me up, girl.
Like she magically texts you right now.
Right now. Before it's even up.
I'll laugh really hard. I'll be like, she's a fortune teller. Which, she's done some pretty scary things where she's told the future, and I'm like, oh my god, stop. She said things, and she's like, imagine this happens, and I'm like, no, don't.
That actually happened with Fuddruckers. Well, sort of. She kind of wanted it, and it's here now.
I remember when we went to your birthday party, in the car,
what
she was like...
What year? Because I don't remember. The beach one? This one?
Yes,
this year?
This year.
Okay.
I've told you this story before. I'm letting the audience know what happened. But in the car, I'm pretty sure she was like, man, we should go to Fuddruckers. Why isn't there a Fuddruckers closer to us? There should be. And she is just magic. I swear this girl is magic because now there's one being built.
Got the magic in me.
That should be her theme song.
Every time I touch that track, it turns it into gold. Turns to gold.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry and I get irrational and weird and just like never let me get hungry. Never talk to me when it's really, really late at night and I'm hungry because I just get so
I've already broken that rule. What if I have to text you and you're really hungry and then you get really irrational and I'm like, this is serious!
This is serious. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched
No, you're the only one.
This Nickelodeon show for little kids with like animals.
You're the only one.
And they're like adventurers. I'm still gonna say it. They're like animal adventurers.
You're the only one.
And there's this little duckling and she has like a Chinese name, I don't remember.
Oh.
But Ming, I think, was her name.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
So, and she just goes, this is serious. And it's really, really cute because she has like an aviator's hat. And it's adorable.
That's how Nickole gets serious in life. She sings, "This is serious."
My hunger is serious.
No.
Sirius Black. I don't know why I said that. I don't know what's wrong with me anymore. I really do apologize, audience, because this is like irrelevant and weird and just I don't know.
It's okay. I mean, hey, you're entertaining them.
I hope and not annoying them.
That's what we're here for. We're almost done anyway.
We are.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my favorite number. 13.
Oh. I was like, is it 69? Because that number follows you.
My two favorite numbers. Lucky 13 and 69 for obvious reasons.
I almost hit you. Like, not in real life. And then I was like watching replays the blocks and I was like, oh, there's Nickole. Oh, there's her face. Bah!
There she's not anymore.
Don't worry, I can't hurt you in this peaceful mode.
Virtual world.
Bah!
I don't know how to react to that. I just kind of stared at the ground like, what should I say? She hit me. Very softly, but
Yes.
yeah.
So I guess
I
can't
recently
really hurt you.
painted my nails, and I did the thing where I painted them all except the ring finger a different color.
How'd that become a fashion statement?
I don't know, but I like it. So I was like, okay, I want to paint my fingers yellow, my nails yellow, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay,
Just
what
paint
goes with?
yellow.
It's for fashion. Just dip them in nail polish.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I mean, with the way I paint my nails, it's not far from it. I do it messily, but
Oh my god, that made my whole
so
day.
I decided yellow, and I was like, okay, what goes with yellow? And I was like, purple's a complementary color, but it means something. So I couldn't figure it out, and then I was trying to figure it out. I was like, maybe it's a flag for something, like at the beach, or maybe it's like some sexuality flag, or maybe it's like a country's flag. And basically, I went out to lunch with Corey, and she let me know it was the Lakers.
The Lakers.
Yellow and purple, and I didn't even know, and it frustrated me so much.
Alex would face palm to that.
He'll probably do that now.
Yeah, probably. He'd be like, really? Really? He'd just go into like a fit.
I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna dip my fingers in paint, nail polish, just to like see what it looks like, how it'll come out, how it'll dry.
How are you gonna explain that to your mom? She's gonna like look at you like, what are you doing?
Like, Mom, where's the nail polish mover? What did you do this time?
Well, you know.
Experimenting for science and fashion. Fashion science.
Fashion science. There's gotta be something called fashion science, I'm sure.
Yeah, the science of fashion.
I'm sure there's something out there.
Yeah.
I haven't painted my nails in ages.
It bothers me not having them painted.
It only bothers me because then I start chewing on them, and I'm like, that is bad.
I used to do that a lot when I was in middle school.
Very much.
Very
much. That was a great.
What if I just stopped talking forever?
I would cry, like right here, right now.
Anyways, I would do that a lot.
Yeah.
I would do that very much there. I would do that very much in middle school. And when I stopped, I just remember being so amazed at seeing that I had the ability to have long nails.
That
was just
that
like,
happened to me as well. I'll chew them, like, 1 month I'll get really anxiety-ridden, so I'll just be like, so I'll start chewing them, and then, like, the next month I'll be like, whoa, look how grown out they are. I forgot they could get this long.
But I don't know, I like having them long because I'll shape them. Like, sometimes I'll make them very rounded, sometimes I'll make them spiky. Other times I'll make them flat.
I like them rounded, but my nails like to grow naturally square, and I'm just like, this is a bothersome thing to me. I don't like it. Because I don't know. I don't like the...
I mean, in high school, I would paint my nails, like, a different color every week.
I started doing that, like, senior year and then freshman year of college, and then I got into, like,
I don't do that now. Like, I usually like to go with, like, just a natural, like, a pink or something. Like, a light pink. And I'll just leave it there for, like, 2 weeks until it starts chipping.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I do, like, themes normally. I think my last painting...
I want to do, like, superhero themed nails, and I'm so excited.
Believe it or not, my last one was Survey Corps. I had blue and white on one hand.
Auto-saving.
Yay!
No one at Mojang's has ever seen something, junk something. Okay. Sorry.
You're reading the fun facts?
Yeah.
I think I had it, like, one was, what's on the right of the Wings of Freedom? I don't know. The colors were...
Blue and...
Yeah,
white,
blue and white.
silver, white, I don't know.
White. And then I had the little painting of Survey Corps, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah! And I was really proud, and then
I remember
was like,
you did, I think, was it at a sleepover we had? I
Yeah,
don't remember.
I did,
you painted, like, the little Star
Star
Trek
Trek.
insignia on my nails.
Yeah.
And I was like,
my mom was trying to do the heat symbol, and I don't think it worked out for her.
Did they win?
Like, I think they lost, like, one game.
Okay, because I remember seeing a car and it had, like, 5 or 6 flags, like, of the heat stuck on the car. And I was like, whoa.
cannot stand when the games get this, like, when people are, like, really watching, because my mom just watches for nights on end, and I'm like...
I think it's funny. Like, I understand that, like, because I get, like, once FIFA comes around, you probably will not hear from me.
Thanks, Nickole.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I have another story to tell about that. But yeah, I got like really, really into it. I'm there cheering my teams or whatever. You just get a sense of like, come on, you can do it.
I don't get that sense. Like, I'm like, okay. Like,
But yeah, basically my dad, he went and he won tickets to go to the Ecuador versus England thing that they're having here at the Sun Life Stadium, and we can't go. I'm so upset because he couldn't get the day off.
How did he win the tickets?
He heard on the radio that they were going to be at this T-Mobile, so he went and he befriended the newscaster.
Oh,
and
wow.
then the newscaster was like, how many tickets do you want? My dad was like, 4 for my family. I'm like, okay, because my sister doesn't want to go, so 4. So I was like really, really excited because I had wanted to go, and I was actually considering asking them, like, we should buy tickets anyways. But he couldn't get off, whatever, so we're not going to go. So it's
really
like
upsetting.
sadness, so we're probably going to sell them.
Well, at least you get some extra money from it.
Yeah.
That's really upsetting, though.
Yeah, I know. Like, I've never been to an actual soccer match, and I would love to.
Yeah.
If I hadn't joined Color Guard or Marching Band, I probably would have been into soccer.
I'm not a fan of soccer, so I don't really get into that kind of stuff. But I did go to a baseball match.
I mean,
once.
we've been to countless football games, so whatever.
Oh,
but,
really?
Well, I mean, just high school stuff, and then, like, whatever.
Yeah, well, I was with baseball, and that was pretty cool, actually. That was
I can't get into baseball. Like, I would love to, because I know it's interesting,
when I was
but
younger, I was into baseball. I stopped after a while, because I don't know, I'm not a sports person. I don't get into all that.
I don't know, my dad's, like, a sports freak.
My parents are.
Like, when I was younger, I was really, really into basketball and soccer. Like, I would play it myself and stuff, but obviously you can only go so far when you're, like, 11.
Believe it or not, my parents actually switched. They used to be really into baseball and football, and it slowly started switching to, I guess, just basketball. I've never known them to be into basketball until now, and I'm just like, really? What?
It's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I guess I've had it from both sides. Like, my dad's into sports and my mom's into dance. So I was put into dance classes when I was younger or whatever.
I wanted to go into dance. I actually had my mom put me into dance.
My mom almost put me into ballet, but I ended up going into, like, hip-hop contemporary.
I went into ballet, and unfortunately the class was like a dual, so it would be ballet and then tap, and I didn't know that, so I got really scared at one point, and I was like, I don't know how to tap dance. I never bought anything. And she was like, the teacher was like, oh, you didn't know this was a dual class? And I was like, no. And she's like, all right, well, I guess you can go then. And I'm like, what? Like, it was the most retarded thing I think I've ever been through. I was, it was one of those things that just furthered my social anxiety. Situations like that. I would get into situations like that all the time. And I'd just be like, why does this only happen to me? It never happens to anyone else but me.
I mean, like, I really liked dance, but I dropped out before a show because I was scared, and I was like, I don't want to perform. So that was the only reason I stopped, and since then I didn't pick up dance again until Color Guard.
Yeah.
This is the closest thing as I could get.
It's okay.
Yeah. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Like, even now, like, I wish I could get into it and be able to do, like, contemporary dance. Like, I love that so much, as weird as it is. I love it. Like, I'll spend nights watching, like, dances, and it's like, oh, it's so artistic, yeah.
So artistic.
And also, like, I guess it also fuels my love for music, because, like, music and dance, and yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, Color Guard gave you all that.
Yeah, it was a nice mixture of it. So, like, I made my dad happy because I was being active.
I have ceased all activities since high school.
And I really, really wanted to join the Color Guard for college, university, whatever.
Like, we wouldn't hear from you for forever. Like, I remember when Janet was in the band, and, like, we just didn't hear from her.
Yeah, I mean, I would have loved it, but I don't think I would have been able to handle the workload from everything.
Yeah.
Because it's so much different than high school.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
And it's also the reason why it's different from high school. You don't do it for competitions anymore. You do it for entertainment. So I really like the competition aspect of marching
That
band.
was the whole point of it for me, like just competing and having a good time.
Oh man, my heart still wrenches thinking our senior year, we were one place away from performing again.
Do you know how upset I was? Like, I was like, this is gonna be the year.
Like, we're gonna perform at the Dome,
Yep.
We didn't make it by like 0.5 points.
I was so angry. I
remember, like, we were out on the field, like, all the seniors, and we're just like,
I
can't cry, I have to look proud.
I was just really mad.
I cried very emotional.
Because I was mad. I was so mad that I didn't want to talk to anyone. I was like, don't talk to me. Don't make even a sound to me.
And what was worse, walking back, like, us group of seniors walking back to the rest of the band and just having to face them. It's like,
it was terrible.
And then getting that pep talk from our band director.
I was so like, done with it that I didn't even pay attention. I was just like, don't even talk to me. I'm just so mad. I was just so hurt. I was so mad. I
actually remember, like, crying after that performance because I was like, that was the best performance we ever did. And I was just so proud of us, and, like, it just felt so good.
It was the same thing with Coraline. We were so close, and I just remember the seniors being like, this is it. This is going to be it. And I was like, oh, my God, I'm a sophomore in high school, and I get to perform at the Dome. This is it. Like, I'll know what it's like. I never got to know what it's like.
No, like, I guess it's also because, like, I didn't do Winter Guard my senior year.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to, and because I didn't do it, I actually missed the opportunity to perform at WGI.
It's so frustrating.
That is, I think, my biggest regret of life is not being able to go to Ohio and perform.
Oh, well.
But I've set it as a goal to go see a performance one day. Let's do it. Let's go to Ohio, guys.
Well, Nickole, I think we're
we talked our way through.
Yeah, we're almost done with it.
Does it mean I can go eat now?
Yes, but let's close this off and say that in
look
the next...
how cute we look.
Yeah, we look adorable. In the next episode, you are going to see us putting the final touches on the library, and then see us with a new plan for the next room. So make sure to subscribe to stay tuned for that. Like this video if you want more. Leave a comment.
Be sure to subscribe if you love us.
I said subscribe.
Shush, you say it twice. You reinforce it.
And hashtag Sirens Studios.
Everywhere.
For any other social media site other than YouTube.
Leave a sticker, like graffiti. Don't graffiti, actually. I take that back.
Yeah, don't graffiti.
Don't get us in trouble.
Unless, it's art graffiti, not some weird... Okay.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. Anything else, Nickole?
I still love you all.
Okay, she loves you all. You'll understand what that means in the next episode. Don't worry about it.
We're time travelers here.
Okay, guys, that's it for us. Bye Nickole. Bye.